Every drop is a waterfall. Every breath is a break in the real tide. Oh, how long has it been? I don't know, but it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know, to be with you in paradise. What I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light somewhere I can't go? As I walk this world alone, as I walk this world alone. Another glimpse of what could have been, another dream of the way that it never was. Falling back in the wilderness, waking up, rubbing salt in the cut. Oh, how long has it been? I don't know, but it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know, to be with you in paradise. What I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light somewhere I can't go? As I walk this world alone, as I walk this world alone. It's an endless night, it's a starless sky, it's a hell that I call home. It's a long goodbye on the other side of the only life I know. And it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me. Since I had to learn to be someone you don't know, to be with you in paradise. What I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light somewhere I can't go? As I walk this world alone, as I walk this world alone. Take a little time, come and see, groove with me, give a little sign. I'll be there after a while if you want my love. We can boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down, down, boogie on down, on down. Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Baby, slice it right. We gonna groove tonight. Oh yeah, oh, what a night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh yes, single baby. Sophisticated mama. Come on, you disco lady. Yeah, stay with me tonight, mama. Yeah.
If you hear any noise, it ain't the boys, it's ladies' night. Uh-huh. Gonna step out ladies' night, stepping out ladies' night. Gonna step out ladies' night, stepping out ladies' night.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
On disco lights, your name will be seen. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. This is your night, baby, and you got to be there. Well,
This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be
You know, I was wondering, if you could keep on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
Just rising.
Graduates and guests, welcome to Ultimate Medical Academy's commencement ceremony, a celebration of hard work and perseverance. Please remain seated throughout the event unless otherwise instructed. Now, please welcome to the stage Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Chantel Landry.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I am happy and truly proud to welcome all of you to Ultimate Medical Academy's Fall 2025 commencement ceremony. It's so wonderful to have the opportunity to celebrate with so many of you in person, in the venue, those of you watching on live stream, and I hope you can feel the excitement that's in the air. It's an amazing day, and it's already just begun. So as noted, I am Dr. Chantel Landry. I'm the Chief Academic Officer here at UMA, and I'd really like you to join me in a round of applause to thank our UMA marketing team, education, learner services, and career services departments for their months and months of planning and preparation for commencement. We thank you. Today, we are honoring graduates from our UMA Clearwater and UMA online campuses who have completed or soon will complete their academic programs. And here in Tampa, Florida, we're joined by over 800 graduates and thousands more watching this ceremony live on the internet. You have all worked so hard to reach this point in preparing for your future, and it's my honor to welcome you to Ultimate Medical Academy's 2025 class. Our graduates extend far beyond the Tampa Bay area. We have graduates as close as the state of Florida and as far away as Hawaii. Friends, family, and loved ones, you've joined us here and in person and online from near and far to show their support and celebrating the outstanding achievement of all of you, our graduates. Here with us on stage, we welcome several of our faculty members who have been recognized as outstanding instructor awardees, and we thank them for their dedication to all of you, our students. Also with us here are hundreds of UMA faculty and team members, both in person and online from all across the country. We celebrate with you, knowing that we've traveled this career readiness journey with you. One road ends and another begins, right here today. UMA is a community of learners that spans across the country, many of whom have completed their rigorous academic programs while continuing to work, continuing to raise children, continuing to support your families, and juggle countless other challenges that just come with being at this part in your life. Yet through it all, you made it here. You've shown great commitment, strength, resilience, and care. And at UMA, we believe that care has a ripple effect. Our team members care for our students and our graduates who are allied health workers, and you go on to care for others. But it extends even further than that. Care elevates families, it makes generational change, and ultimately it radiates through entire communities. And you are now part of this ripple effect of care. So graduates, as you pursue your allied health careers, you're not only shaping a brighter future for yourselves and your loved ones, you have the opportunity through a career in healthcare to contribute to a brighter, healthier tomorrow for your communities and your nation. You're part of something large and significant, a field that you're prepared to enter today and that you can grow in throughout your career. And you are also forever part of UMA. So as graduates, you're members of the UMA alumni community, and your alumni family will be cheering you on, just as we are today. So graduates, let's let our ceremony and our next chapter commence. Congratulations. Okay, how about we remain standing so we can sing the national anthem as I welcome Sonia, Bryson, Kersey in the presentation of colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing. Good morning, UMA. I am Althea Wynn, Dean of Programs and Academic Affairs. I would like to read this poem for our invocation. Do It Anyway, from 1979 Nobel Peace Prize recipient Mother Teresa. People are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give your best anyway. Thank you. You may be seated. Now please welcome Lisa McClure.
Somehow every time I have to follow that, so we're going to bring it down just a little bit. All right, good morning, UMA graduates and guests. I'm Lisa McClure, Vice President of Programs and Academic Affairs. And we would like to recognize the specific programs completed by our graduates here today. So, when I call the name of your program, please stand briefly to be recognized. First of all, from our Clearwater campus, Dental Assistant with Expanded Functions Diploma. Medical Assistant Diploma and Health Sciences Medical Assistant Diploma. Nursing Assistant Diploma. Patient Care Technician Diploma. phlebotomy technician diploma. All right, from our online campus, Health Information Management Associate degree. Health Sciences Medical Administrative Assistant Associate degree and Medical Administrative Assistant diploma. Health Sciences Medical Office Billing Specialist Associate degree and Medical Office Billing Specialist diploma. Health Sciences Pharmacy Technician Associate degree. Health and Human Services Associate degree. Healthcare Accounting Associate degree. Healthcare Management Associate degree. Medical Billing and Coding Associate degree and diploma. And Emergency Medical Technician diploma. Among our graduates today are those who earned a 4.0 CGPA, graduating with high honors and wearing gold cords today. Congratulations, high honors graduates. Please stand and be recognized. Also, included among our graduates are those who earned a 3.5 CGPA or higher, graduating with honors and wearing silver cords today. Congratulations, honors graduates. Please stand and be recognized. Next, we ask all active duty, retired military, and veterans who are here today as students, instructors, staff, family members, and guests. Please stand and be recognized. We thank you for your dedicated service. Thank you, and congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you the best in your healthcare career.
Good morning and congratulations to all our UMA graduates. Hi, I'm Yolanda Patterson, Director of Education at the Clearwater campus. It is with great pleasure and pride that I introduce our Clearwater student speaker, Stanley Jenkins. Stanley is a graduate from the Dental Assistant Diploma Program with a 4.0 GPA, a student ambassador, and a member of the Alpha Beta Kappa National Honor Society. He is a devoted single father and a remarkable individual whose journey is nothing short of inspiring. Please join me in welcoming Stanley as he shares his story with all of us today.
Hey everybody. All right, good afternoon. My name is Stanley, Stan, some people call me that. I'm a graduate of UMA Clearwater Campus Dental Assistant Program. UMA has completely changed my career direction. I've gone from somebody who wanted to work in a technical role and behind the scenes to a professional who supports patients face to face. My journey started after just one meeting with Regina Hilton and the missions. I thought I wanted to be a computer programmer or something behind the scenes, but I was asking what UMA might have to offer me in that area. Yet Regina described the dental assistant program and the call seemed right to me. Although I have family and friends in healthcare and I have not considered that path, I tend to be more of a reserve and didn't feel like I was talkative or outgoing enough to do that do that sort of work. Yet here I am now. It wasn't easy to get where I am today. I am a dad first and foremost. I'm a dad first and foremost. Man, I struggled when summer hit and school was out in the summertime for my son. It was difficult to get childcare. I had to work overnights at my job. Life was starting to get in the way of me trying to better my life for me and my son. That's when the program director, Rika Peoples, and community resources manager, Fidel Johnson, my ace, came to the rescue. They helped me with options so I could make attendance. They appreciated what I was going through, and I knew things that could happen while I was going to school. Ms. Peoples always reminded me on why it was not only for the career opportunity, it was also because I wanted to be the first one on my mom's side that achieved a degree. I have two moms that shaped my life. I have my biological mom, Dora. She supported me through my good and bad decisions. She taught me how to be a man and provide for my family. My other mom, Carlissa, has been with me since I was a child. Man. My other mom, Carlissa, been with me since I was a child. She's been big on me on education, made sure I went to school every day, and also helped me become the man I am today. And I honor them by standing here today and achieving my degree. I knew a dental assistant was the right choice when I went on my externship. It was for surgical, endo, and pediatric care, and I did very well. My fellow dental assistant students set me at ease before my externship. Shout out to those of you, Micaiah, Liz, Dia. They got me out of my shell by bringing me to a conversation when we did the prep course for the practices. I learned you should always look at a patient in the eyes and address them by name when entering the room. Another best practice is checking the notes in the patient's chart for details that create small talk, and this is especially important as people are often nervous about being at a dental office because they sometimes are scary. At my internship, I encountered a situation where a man was having an anxiety attack and he was having a rough time about it, getting anesthesia for a root canal. Me, the one who's the less of a talker, got the patient in conversation about sports, relaxed, and felt more comfortable. This relationship building is one of the reasons why I'm excited about my career as a dental assistant. It also is my experience at UMA was so special. Now I have a clear vision for success, and I plan to build my experience and education for work in the dental surgery. Thank you, UMA. Also, deep gratitude to my girlfriend, my mom, my family, and last but not least, congratulations to my fellow graduates. Man,
Congratulations again, UMA graduates. I am Cassandra Presley, Medical Administrative Assistant and Medical Office and Billing Specialist Director. I am honored to introduce our speaker representing UMA online students and the Medical Administrative Assistant Program, Michelle Burton. Michelle is an honor student and an example of how determination and support from UMA team members can contribute to academic success. Thank you for being an inspiration and for sharing your story with us today. Please join me in welcoming Michelle Burton.
Thank you, Ms. Presley. Good morning, everyone. This is exciting. My name is Michelle Burton, and I join you from Charlotte, North Carolina today. Right? And I'm a proud graduate of the MAA Diploma Program. Two things that I want to share with you guys today. One never give up on your dreams. And 2, never be afraid to ask for help or receive help. Before I started UMA, I was a dedicated stay-at-home mom. And I kept busy, especially with the activities that my boys are in. I really enjoyed being there for my family, but as time went on and the cost of living increased, I felt the need to launch my career and bring in a second income. I've always had this girl boss mentality. So, like in my early teens, I wanted to go into the Air Force to be a mechanic. And I had dreams of opening up an all-female shop to where I wanted ladies to come in and feel secure about getting their vehicles worked on. Right? We're tired of that. UMA inspired me to put that drive behind a new career as a medical administrative assistant. So now I can take my girl boss mentality and I can dedicate that to care and service. My MAA journey would not have been possible without the start to finish support from my family and the UMA staff. I had not been to school in a very, very long time, and the online learning environment was fairly new. I credit Sandy Sauceda in admissions for a smooth launch. She made sure I knew how to access everything I needed to properly. She was my encouragement for my first few assignments. Then early on, when I wanted to give up because I was overwhelmed with trying to balance home and school life, yet again, UMA, they were there for me. Bella Schuler, my new student advisor, she checked on me every week and reminded me that I could reach out with any concerns or questions. And that made me feel like I had a friend at UMA. My instructors were phenomenal. I could touch base with them at any given time through the communications tab in the online classroom. They were wonderfully responsive and provided the feedback that I needed to continue. My entire journey at UMA was positive. You couldn't ask for a more encouraging group of people. Additionally, my family, they were also supportive. They gave me everything I needed to succeed, including set aside the time I needed for myself to get my work done. When it came to job search assistance, we had Haley Goff, Jacob Price, Jordan Newell, and Roland Diggs. They helped me with my resume, my interview questions, and filling out applications. It was a remarkable process. I had an interview on July 10th, 2025. And the next day, less than 24 hours, I had a job offer. Right? Thanks, UMA. My UMA Career Services team said they had never, ever had a student receive a job offer that soon. I had a job before I finished my classes, and I didn't finish my classes till July 20th. And I landed the job before attending this commencement ceremony. And it didn't end there. The UMA Graduate Resources team, they helped me when my new position required hardware that I was not yet able to finance myself. Everything from my laptop, my monitors, my cables, my splitters, anything that I needed, they next day shipped it to me. So UMA, thank you. So I thank UMA, I thank my family, and I see myself again as that girl boss. I achieved my short-term dream of getting a job. My next step is to seek my MAA certification. And I know that if I need help again, UMA will be there for me. So again, Congratulations to us all. Thank you.
Hey everyone, how about another round of applause for our student speakers? All right, so family, friends, and our graduates, welcome. I am Tom Rometta, President of UMA. Thank you. And you know what? Today is my favorite day of the year. It is an honor to stand before all of you on this important occasion. And today we celebrate the culmination of your hard work, your late nights, and personal growth. We also celebrate a new chapter beginning full of promise, purpose, and possibility. So graduates, you did it. You've shown resilience and heart and care for one another that you cannot just learn in a textbook. And to the friends and family gathered here, all of you, the thousands, this is your success too. The support you have provided is the foundation for our students' success. So how about a round of applause for our grads and the families and friends? So as I look ahead, I am filled with hope because I know that the world is being changed by the people right in front of me today. You carry with you all the knowledge that you gained at UMA and all the values that define our institution, like care, compassion, and commitment to making a difference. Your road ahead will not always be easy, but you are ready. So go boldly, dream big, and lead with kindness. And never forget that you are part of this amazing UMA community, and we will always be behind you, cheering you on. So congratulations, Fall 2025 graduates. We are so proud of you. All right, now for some exciting stuff. It is my pleasure to introduce a very special guest speaker, J.R. Martinez. He is an actor, best-selling author, motivational speaker, advocate, and wounded U.S. Army veteran. Yes, he is many things, but perhaps, and most significantly, he is an inspiration. Born in Shreveport, Louisiana, the son of a single working mom who immigrated from El Salvador, J.R. decided to join the U.S. Army in 2002, right after high school. Then in 2003, J.R. was deployed to Iraq. And on April 5th of that year, J.R. was driving on a routine patrol in his Humvee when his tire hit a roadside bomb. 3 other soldiers were ejected from the burning vehicle, but J.R. was trapped inside. He suffered from smoke inhalation and severe burns over much of his body. But in the years following that incident, J.R. has endured 34 surgeries as part of a multi-treatment and recovery plan that went on for years. Since that time, J.R. has become a highly sought-after motivational speaker, traveling the world, spreading the message of resilience and optimism. And if you haven't seen J.R. speak before, you may know J.R. as Brat Monroe from the Emmy Award-winning daytime drama, All My Children. And he's also proven to be very light on his feet as the season 13 champion of ABC's Dancing with the Stars. He is the author of a New York Times best-selling book titled Full of Heart, My Story of Survival, Strength, and Spirit, a book about how he was able to make his personal tragedy and turn it into an inspiration for others. So J.R.'s story is incredibly unique, but the message is universal. Your path in life is up to you, and it is decided by your ability to adapt and overcome. So please join me in giving a warm UMA super enthusiastic welcome to our friend J.R. Martinez.
Thank you for that introduction. Thank you. Good morning, UMA! So from up here, I know you guys, the lights are on us so you can see us, but from up here, it's really hard to see them, right? So I'm gonna ask if they can bring up the house lights and everybody on this stage can get an opportunity to really take in everybody that is here, whether you are a graduate, a family member, an educator, whatever role you played. Look at all those hands. Yes, and I know there's people online as well. Congratulations to every single one of you. Want to give a big shout out to Stanley and Michelle. I know it's not always easy to come up here in front of your peers and to share your story, but you guys both did a beautiful job, and you should be proud of yourselves. And I don't know about you guys, but when are you gonna open up that shop? Because I got some things going on with my car right now, and all right, still in the works. What are you gonna call it? Girl Boss Auto Shop? What are you gonna Girl Boss something? All right, you gotta tag that. So I gotta, what's that? Greasy nails. There you go, right there. Greasy nails. I like it. We got some legal people in the room. We can go ahead and get that registered for you. So when this opportunity presented itself for me to come and be the keynote speaker for this event, of course it drew my interest. But then the more that I started to learn about UMA and all of the incredible things that they do, the more I was invested in this opportunity. I only have a few minutes with you guys, but I don't need any more. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing else that I'm gonna add that you don't already know. And this today, being here, whether you're in person or you're online, this is it. There's nothing else I'm gonna add. I'm just here to more celebrate with you guys. I'm here to pat you on the back, and I'm here to remind you that everything that you did to get to this very point, that you should be proud of. That I want you to take in this moment, because before you know it, it's gonna be over. Before you know it, you're gonna be back in your cars, you're gonna be back at the hotel, you're gonna be back at the house, you're gonna be back wherever you're going, and you're gonna take all this stuff off, and then you're just gonna take a seat, and you're gonna take a deep breath, and you're gonna be like, now what? This moment's gonna fly by like this. And so I want you, for the rest of today, I want you to look around, and I want you to take this in. Because this is your party. This is your celebration. James was taking me around, and as he was showing me just the different aspects of everything that goes into today, and then he took me up to where all of you were walking in, and then I see this tunnel, and I see all the music playing, and then he tells me there's hair and makeup back there, and he's telling me about all the incredible things that UMA does to support you on your journey, not only to get here, but also beyond this point. I mean, Michelle was a perfect example of that. Being able to supply you with all of the things that you need in this new opportunity that you have. And what I quickly realized when I was out there, I was like, oh, this isn't necessarily just a graduation. This is like a family reunion. This is a party. This is a family dynamic that I feel, a community of people that understand what it takes and how hard it is to get to this point. The reason I wrote my book, it's because I wanted to tell people. For a long time, people would say to me, like, JR, the question that I would get was, what's the biggest thing that you're most proud of? Of all the things that you've had the opportunity to do, what are you most proud of? And I would say, well, at that time in my life, I would always focus on the task that I just completed. And so it would always gear towards that thing. And I would say, well, I'm proud of this, that I accomplished this. And over time, my answers evolved. And how it's evolved, it's now gotten to a point where, yes, I'm proud to say that I wrote a book, that I've crossed into the entertainment space, that I was on Dancing with the Stars, and I won that season, which, I mean, that's cool. I got a trophy at home. But what's cooler about winning that season is that I can say that I beat a Kardashian. Do you know how hard that is? Now, it was Rob, but still, it's a Kardashian. I love Rob. And so it's easy to focus on those things. But the thing that I'm most proud of, at standing before you today is that I'm a cycle breaker. That's what I'm most proud of. As Tom alluded, I was raised by a single woman. My father wasn't in my life. My mother immigrated to this country looking for opportunity, trying to find community, trying to find a space where she can fit in, where people saw in her something more than maybe her past communities. There was a lot of adversity, as you can imagine. Growing up in Louisiana, then moving to Arkansas at a young age, and growing up there, and we didn't have a lot. There was a lot of adversity in regards to my mother, unfortunately, falling into some abusive relationships. I had a lot of responsibility as a young man, where I had to get myself up in the morning to go to school. I had to get myself to school. I had to get myself home. I had so much responsibility. It was in our organization of our home, it was just my mother and I. And I had to pull my own weight as well. When I finally was able to get a job, I remember getting the check and bringing it home and saying, Mom, here, this is for whatever bills that we need. But I can't lie to you that there were so many moments over the course of my youth that I would be in my room by myself and I would just be emotional and upset because all I wanted was to feel like I belonged somewhere. I didn't feel like I belonged in the spaces that I was in. Even though physically I was there, I didn't feel a connection with the community. All I did was look at the people around me, the peers, and say, man, their father's in their life. Why can't my dad be in my life? And I would go down this road of just thinking something's wrong with me and internalize that and make it about me. All I wanted was to dream about this idea, why can't I have vacations every year? Why can't I go to this place like the rest of my friends are doing? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Well, I didn't realize until years later the reason why. I met my father about 5 years ago for the first time. So I was around 37 years old, and I meet him. And when I get to ask him that very, popular question like, where'd you go? His answer was straight up, that's all I wanted from him was to be straight up. And he said, I just forgot about you. And that stung. And then I got, we spent a few hours together. And after I left, my best friend was with me, who was like a father figure because he's 17 years older than me. And he was with me and he said, you realize something, JR? And I said, what's that? He said, it was a blessing that he wasn't in the picture. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I believe that you were being protected. He was pulled out of the picture. Had he stayed in the picture, that would have been your influence. Instead, although she was not perfect, none of us are, my mother raised me with what she had, the best that she could, but at the end of the day, my mother instilled love and hard work and discipline in me. And that's something that unfortunately, my father would not be able to do. All that responsibility that I had in my youth, it was a challenge. I would go to school, I would be suspended from school for 3, 5, 7 days at a time because I was picked on, because they said that, I was the new kid in the new community. I spoke differently. They found out that my middle name is Renee, and they would say, that's a girl's name. And I was like, no, it's not. It only has one E. That's the only defense I had. I had nothing else. And my mom would say, well, tell them that Renee, it's a man's name in El Salvador. And I'm like, that would work if we lived in El Salvador, but we don't. These are 9-year-olds that barely know how to spell their own name, let alone the boys' version of Renee. And so I just, unfortunately, constantly being in trouble, I would find myself, when I would come back to school, they had moved on with the curriculum. I would sit in the back of the classroom and I was lost. And my defense mechanism was to be a clown. Was to clown. It doesn't matter. That's dumb anyways. Nobody cares about that stuff. That was my defense mechanism. And you know what they did? As they say, they kicked the can down the road. They said, he goes on to 4th grade, he goes on to 5th grade, he goes on to 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade. Let him become someone else's problem. And it wasn't until my senior year when I moved to Georgia, and similar to what Stanley was talking about with Dale back here, I remember the first 2 weeks of being in this new school, I get called down to the office, and I'm thinking to myself, well, this is not unusual, I'm accustomed to this, so here I go. And I get there, and I don't have to see the principal or the assistant principal. Instead, the counselor comes out, and he says, hey, I want you to come into my office. I want to talk to you. And I said, okay. I sit down at his desk, and he says, I'm looking at your transcripts, and I'm trying to understand, what's going on. You don't have enough credits to graduate, but you're a senior. Your GPA isn't high. What's going on? And I'm sitting across from this stranger, and he's asking me, talk to me, man, what's going on? And that's the first person in my education journey that ever took the time to sit down and ask me the question, what's going on? And so I started to share some things with him about some of the things that, I'm navigating in my life. And he said, all right, do you want to graduate on time? I said, yes. He said, do you want to get your GPA up? I said, yes. He said, all right, let's put a plan together. And so he helped me. And I put a plan together, and I graduated on time. But most importantly from that, what that taught me was there are going to be people in this journey of life that are willing to stop and pause in the sort of the busyness that we all get consumed by and pressured by, and stop and ask you the question, what's going on? And when someone stops and asks you that question, that's your opportunity. That's your moment. Because that person is equipped and ready to support you in any way possible. So yes, I go to the Army. Yes, I get injured. I spend nearly 3 years in a hospital in San Antonio, Texas, recovering from my injuries. And let me tell you something. We all talk about comfort zones, and we all have them. We have our little bubbles and comfort zones, and we get really, comfortable with them. And anytime we have to get outside of our comfort zone, it becomes a challenge for all of us. I'm no different. And nobody ever wants to be, Stanley was talking about being in a dentist's office, and some people don't want to be in that situation. Nobody wants to be in a hospital, for whatever the reason is. But I can tell you something, that when I left that hospital, I remember about 2 or 3 years later, sitting down and reflecting on the nearly 3 years that I spent. And the only thing that I can feel was how much I missed it. No, I didn't miss waking up in the middle of the night to get vitals or blood drawn or all the surgeries or all the therapy that I had to do. No, I didn't miss any of that. But you know what I missed? The people. No matter what their job was, when they walked into my room, as Stanley was talking about reading the chart and maybe getting a little information on the patient, and coming in and not just treating me as a patient number, case number, instead treating me as a human being. And even though maybe there was only 3, 4, 5 minutes that they were in my room, to me, as somebody who was in a state that I was very confused and afraid of what the future was going to hold for me, it meant everything. I would cry to these individuals. Somebody would come in and take my vitals, and I would start crying. You see, the textbook doesn't prepare you for that. The textbooks do not prepare you for the fact that when you walk into these rooms, these individuals are looking at you. And yet, the personnel that took care of me every day showed up. After 12-hour shifts, they came back the next day as if it was the first day on the job, and they still poured into me as if I was the only person in that facility. They gave me hope. They gave me life. They allowed me to develop this sort of alter ego, develop some pride about my scars and how I can go out into the world and be proud about who I am and what I've done. And I carry that into the world. I get the opportunity to go on television and do stuff, and you know what, at the end of the day, this is my sort of energy that I carry. That if the world doesn't like it, it's okay, I can always go back to that hospital because they got my back. I always feel that way. And so I've managed over the years to really do some cool things with my life. And then about, a few years ago, I decided, what's the next thing that I'm going to do? What's next for JR? And I decided at 33 years old that I was going to go to college. Not because I needed to go to college necessarily for what I was doing as a profession, but because I wanted to prove to myself that I was so much more than what my high school years were. And so I did. At the time, like Stanley, I was a single father. I remember sitting down at the table with my daughter who was in kindergarten doing homework. I remember her being in first grade and we were doing homework together. And she would ask me to help her, and I would look at it and I was like, nah, you on your own. I don't know how to do any of that kindergarten, first grade stuff. I remember that, the long nights. I remember not knowing how to do something, complete a task. I remember all of those. I remember those emotions, those feelings of thinking to myself, what am I even doing here? There was a popular term that people throw out in the world today, is imposter syndrome. And I started thinking to myself, man, am I subject to that? What am I doing here? I'm over my head. What I started to do is I started to stop. When I started to have those thoughts, and I started to be still and be in silence, and I would remind myself, JR, you've done hard before, man. This is a different kind of hard, but you've done this before. And that's all I needed, to still show up to class the next day, to complete the assignment that I needed to complete, and ultimately to graduate from college. And not because, again, I just did it because it was a goal for me. The first one in my family to have ever graduated from college. I've proved to myself, I've proved to my daughter, her mom and I are now together. Again, we've been together for a while, so we got another kid. And so, here I am now, this example of like, look at what I've done. I've rewrote the narrative. So I'm no longer somebody that you just kick the can down the road and just say, oh, just let that be someone else's problem. I now understand the value that I bring to the table. And every one of you should feel the same exact way. You should be proud of all the work that you put in to get to this very moment. But understand something. Tomorrow is going to present a different set of challenges. That's the inevitable. That's how life works. But when those moments present themselves and you feel overwhelmed and you start to doubt and question, I want you to pause. And I want you to sit in silence. And I want you to reflect on how long it took you and what you had to go through to get to this point. And you're reminded that I've done hard before. And when things do feel overwhelming, I want you to be like Michelle. And I want you to reach out to the people that have helped you on this journey at UMA. Because they got your back. This is a community. And all of you are going into this field to be of service to other people. And I, as someone who has benefited from that industry, thank you so much, because we need people like you who care and who are willing to show up every single day. And that's who you guys are. It's easy to get overwhelmed with life. It's easy to forget our accomplishments. So surround yourself, whether you have one person here with you today, whether in some cases, some of you, it's just going to be you. In some cases, some of you brought everybody, and that's cool too. You brought who? What'd you say? You know when you ask somebody what they say and they're like, oh, I didn't think he was going to call on me. And they're like, oh. That's how it sounds up here. I don't know what you said, but yeah, girl. Okay. What'd you say? Greasy nails! That's what it sounds like to me. But seriously, like, no matter who is here celebrating with you, I want you to embrace that individual and thank them so much for their unconditional support, because it takes a village. We cannot do this alone. We're not meant to do this alone. We're supposed to be part of communities. And I can say that every single one of you are part of a community. And I feel that way. And I'm not even a graduate of UMA. And I feel like I can call Tom and everybody up on this stage and be like, hey, I want to come and hang out. And I feel like they would be like, come on, come hang out. But lean on the people that are around you. Lean on the community that you have. No matter, again, if it's one person or if it's 100 people, it doesn't matter. You just got to be willing to lean in on the work and do the work. Never shy away from it. And understand that you are more than ready for any opportunity. And whatever you go through in life, it's preparing you. And I'll leave you with this. I had the opportunity, there's a Vietnam veteran, his name is Charlie Plum. He was an Air Force pilot. And in Vietnam, he was on one of his many missions, and he ended up getting shot down, and he ended up getting captured, and he was a POW for over 6.5 years. And he said something when he was a POW in the earliest days of being in that prison camp, that the other POWs relayed a message to him. And there were two things that they said to him. Adversity is a terrible thing to waste. This man has no idea what his life is going to turn out to be. And yet they're telling him, this is an opportunity. There's something you're taking away from this moment. Don't waste this moment. The next thing they told him was, acid does more harm in the vessel where it's stored than on the subject where it's poured. And what that means is he had all this resentment and anger and frustration that life has been unfair to him, and look at the situation that he's in. And yes, he would showcase that to everybody around him, but you know who it was doing more damage to? Him. So we got to be willing to get rid of that acid. And we got to understand that all the adversity that we've faced in our life to this point has been working for us. It's our gift, and it's our superpower that we have that experience. The next time we come across some sort of adversity that to other people perceive as difficult, it's just another day for us. So continue your journey. Congratulations to every single one of you. Truly being up here, it's giving me all these vibes and remembering a few years ago when I was in this position, and I couldn't be any more prouder than all of you because I know how hard you've worked to get to this point. And for the people online, I know your presence isn't here, but we support you and we celebrate you guys just as much. Thank you guys so much. Great job. Best of luck in the future. Take care.
One more round of applause for JR and his inspiring story of resilience. All right, so congratulations again, graduates. I'm Dr. Shadell Hamilton, campus president, and it is my great pleasure to be here today for this truly special moment. Graduates, please turn to the inside of your programs, which is where you'll find the healthcare pledge. So we're gonna cite this healthcare pledge together, and I want you to repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself to practice faithfully all of my duties as a member of the professional healthcare team. I hold the care of the sick and injured to be a privilege and a sacred trust. I will assist the physician with loyalty and honesty. I will hold all personal matters pertaining to the private lives of patients in strict confidence. I dedicate my heart, mind, and strength to the work before me. I shall do all within my power to show in myself an example of all that is honorable and good throughout my healthcare career. Thank you for all joining in that powerful affirmation of our shared commitment to the ripple effect of care. These words are not just a pledge, they are a promise that you will carry into your healthcare career. So thank you. With these words in mind, we now turn to a moment of celebration and recognition. It is my honor to begin the conferring of diplomas, marking the culmination of your hard work, dedication, and growth. The turning of the tassel marks not just the conclusion of your academic chapter, but the beginning of a new and exciting journey. As you move forward, carry with you the knowledge, skills, and the values you have gained here. Use them to make a meaningful impact in your profession and in the communities you serve. This moment also stands as a tribute to the unwavering support you've received along the way from your family, friends, faculty, and staff. You haven't walked this path alone, and as you turn your tassel, remember those who helped you reach this milestone. Now, by the power invested in me by the state of Florida and the Commission of Independent Education, I now pronounce you graduates of Ultimate Medical Academy. Graduates, please turn your tassels from right to left. And as you do, As you do, notice that your tassel now rests over your heart, a symbol that the knowledge, compassion, and dedication you've gained here will always remain a part of who you are. Congratulations to each and every one of you. The time has come for you to step forward and commemorate your journey at Ultimate Medical Academy. Once you are acknowledged on stage, please return to your seats and support your fellow graduates. Congratulations, graduates.
Leolyn McDonald.
Paola Munguia.
Dominga Rodriguez.
Kyle Adams.
Patricia Townsend.
Mackenzie Fleming.
Lavita Kilson.
Carolyn Graham.
Carrie Harrington.
Melissa Mays.
Betty Jacobson.
Tiffany Rogers.
Michelle Burton.
Kelly Leonard.
Stanley Jenkins.
Jennifer Santander.
Jessica Lockhart.
Chanda Williams.
Angela McCaskill.
Alexis Acosta.
Jordan Layla.
Sabrina Amosa Laubal.
Ernestina King.
Shalise Cox.
Clarissa Smith.
Jennifer Purty.
Janaea Wilson.
LaDondria Matthews.
Zariana Wright.
Lisa McDowell.
Francine Trimble.
Destiny Barnes.
Adrian Rogers.
Christina Scott.
Haley Hunt.
Bonita Parker.
Ayana Johnson.
Sabrina Salmons.
Micaiah Biggins.
Shantonique Wallace.
Anna DeShields.
Melanie Hollingsworth.
April Tyler.
Mickey Adams.
Levon Wooten.
Xantoria Haywood.
Malaysia Walker.
Rodrika True.
Ida Ruiz.
April Brooks.
Natavia Hall.
Christina Valladares.
Thelma Kirby.
Kelly Burleson.
Tabitha Hamilton.
Natalie Perpy.
Kimberly Ragger.
April Brown. Jacqueline Tucker. Keontae Parker. Gloria Mercer.
Erica Bennett.
Valencia Sanders.
Kiara Jones.
Amani Myers.
Quinteria Weaver.
Amber Dowdy.
Shaquela Bryant.
Kareen Dennis.
Recipia Waddell.
Teresa Spence.
Jessica Bennett.
Nastasia Marriott.
Regina Taylor.
Darnay Jackson.
LaDondra Hamilton.
Jaslyn Alvarez.
Titania Davis Reggie.
Joya Stafford.
Crystalline Boyd.
Deanna Flanagan.
Lisa Ludlow.
Jessica Ruiz.
Lorraine Rainey.
Jalevna Lammy.
Lisette Rizzo Ortega.
Jeanette Bethke.
Yomira Clement.
Lynn Anderson.
Shaquinta Crumbly.
Dana Hinton. Sarah Troche.
Crystal Sapp.
Carla Jordan. La Quintavia Mincy. Jennifer Cintron.
Cache Spires.
Tequila Belland. Dejanay Williams.
LaRonda Hill.
Brianna King.
Paige Thomas.
Hilma Lopez.
Tasha Shepard.
Kelsey Briardi.
Tyjanika Lawrence.
Taronda Cannon.
Janice McPhail.
Courtney Kuiper.
Kimberly Taylor.
Tashiana Warren.
Yadira Vargas.
Joya Sains.
And Tanisha Acree.
Jennifer Lara.
Alyssa Gillard.
Angie Cervantes,
Angela Adafuse,
Virginia Castro,
Amelia Ante,
Carolyn File,
Tila Singleton,
Lynn Jade Figueroa,
Courtney Clay,
Adejumoke Adebowale,
Audrey Stewart Jackson,
Cassandra Chesser,
Jacqueline Watson,
Michaela Perry,
Danita Washington Harris,
Lakeitha Martin,
Jasmine Stevenson,
Rashida Lane,
Generica Wheeler,
Leisha Hardy,
Shantoria Richardson,
Brianna Lacrone,
Latara Josephs,
Ashley Williams,
Keandria Macon,
Lakeithia Brooks,
Tammy Bleffins,
Taisha Darley,
Sharon McBride,
Valeria Curtis,
Melissa Renteria,
Candace Bagista,
Brenda Ruffin,
Jody Roll,
Shayna Glasgow,
O'Neill Paul,
Myquisha Anderson,
Brianne Varela,
Donna Lockett,
Lynette Millette,
Latea Hopkins,
Catherine Castano Escobar,
Jennifer Scott,
Erica McCullum,
Kaya Lever,
Crystal Arredondo,
Catherine Owens,
Georgiana Brown,
Brittany Graham,
Latoya Stewart,
Makaya Roberson,
Courtney McGregor,
Dea Hernandez Pena,
Lakendra Freeman,
Akira Davis,
Nitra Suber,
Shafiqua Moore,
Quinita Milam,
Angel Morrison,
Twyla Nelson,
Carranza Bankston,
Janae Blunt,
Dabrika Gonder,
Kimberly Sanders,
Rochelle Barnes,
Tanya Payne,
Vanessa Ross,
Paula Davila,
Brittany Royals,
Latoya Price,
Brittany Bigelow,
Quanetta Patrick,
Caitlin Sadler,
Curtissa England,
Michaela Bear,
Chandra Bennington,
Danita Jones,
Misty Deal,
Jaslyn Hunter,
Tiffany Tarver,
Patricia Battle,
Lawanda McKellar,
Tiana Smith,
Ruth Garcia,
Ruth Encarnacion,
Tiffany Bolding,
Beverly Merriman,
Michelle Macaluso,
Quentin Dozier,
Tiashana Curry,
Paula Harper,
Kara Gilbert, Pamela Dargan Bennett,
Marsha Motley,
Shelby Walker,
Alyssa Burnett,
Brenson Villegas,
Tracy Santiago,
Tabitha Humphrey,
Amber Wilson,
Crystal Williams Bean,
Runshay Jones,
Starshima McCaskill,
Gregorisha Ogburn,
Whitley Johnston,
Shayla Pratt,
Susanna Loza,
Katrina Johnson,
Mona Harris,
Onita Miller,
Megan Kelly,
Christiana Seymour,
Fatih Ameyitor,
Diana Eldridge,
Lashante Chestnut,
Tina Shoemake,
Latasha Griffin,
Tamika Thurman,
Tamar Gillette,
Christina Ellis,
Rachel Schleem,
Jasmine Collins,
Talisha Wallace,
Mariel Robinson,
Kathy Gregory,
Shawanda White,
Melissa Haynell,
Lakeisha Hobbs,
Jeannie Rivera,
Crystal Matthews,
Whitney Whitmire,
Angela Sy,
Antoinisha Malone,
Camille McFarland,
Caitlin Bechtel Borsella,
Nija Johnson,
Kalisha Hernandez,
Terry Magda,
Melissa Johnson,
Kathleen Kerrigan,
Alexis Dance,
Priscilla Janet Guzman de Arcos,
Tierra Fleming,
Nicole Thompson,
Amberlyn Keegan,
Charlotte Townsend,
Betsabe Villatiz,
Tanisha Troutman,
Misha Hanner,
Amy Westberg,
Rainier Mendoza Real,
Stephanie Bauer,
Sina Campbell,
Molly Sablon,
Tycienne Metcalf.
Stephanie Allen.
Eliana Montero.
Felicia Tart de Graffenit.
Andrea Bell.
Tysani Atkinson.
Terica Sherrod.
Alexis Harris Solomon.
Melissa Rogers.
Mukadi Batu.
Tawana Logan.
Jeremiah Thomas.
Satidra Kent.
Deanna Bradley.
Ariel Williams.
Roshonda Murphy.
Tanisha Williams.
Shavaris Cross.
Megan Miller.
Kimyata Wright.
Irene Foster.
Robinette Garley Baton.
Tiffany Williams.
Demetria Gatters.
Kathleen Banks.
Lauren Hancock.
Shakita Pitts.
Frankesia Griffin.
Naporsha DeVoe.
Tamisha Baker.
Imari Morel.
Sunil Thompson.
Taylor Jones.
Bernard Greenhill Jr.
Takara Wright.
Kimberly Lay.
Iris Nieves.
Malika Hardy.
Tierra Hedgewood.
Crystal Salazar.
Alexis Johnson.
Dawn Oates.
Erica Santiago.
Taylor Saylor.
Jacqueline Walker.
Lakita Smiley.
Helena Gibson.
Katarina Gentry.
Sia Aguilas.
Shadeja Cooper.
Samantha Claremont.
Jennifer Matthews.
Dariana Sample.
Tiana Roberson.
Shannon Lynch.
Gianni Gore.
Tamara Peoples.
Samantha Lane.
Francisca Martinez.
Diavion Williams.
Shalonda Pointer.
Ezekiel Espinoza.
Latravius Harrison.
Stephanie Macavallo.
Sarpoma Opong Frempong.
Cynthia Abraham Onuka.
Jamila Powell.
Amal Abduhab Tibin.
Amber Rose.
Benita Cornelius.
Kyra Lennox.
Natasha Mann.
Latenda Mallard.
Ariana Harrison.
Shirley Hall.
Meredith Utley.
Yasmin Washington.
Dallas Payne.
Beatrice Ganga.
Rebecca Confair.
Cara Coffey Hill.
Candace Strong.
Anthony Kalala.
Ashanti Black.
Takeda Gossett.
Brianna Hayes.
Aries Bentley.
Tiny James.
Jamie Frederick.
Blakely Oliveras.
Dejanay Pinkney.
Trina Towns.
Kendra Cook.
Tina Miller.
Diamond Martin Williams.
Marilyn King.
Beyonce Roundtree.
Kawaya Mills.
Taylor Davis.
Amber Claude.
Teresa Cole.
Ebony Brown.
Calvin White.
Kenyatta Rivers.
Octavia Hendricks.
Brittany Vaughn.
Grace Rich.
Kiera Thompson.
Rhea John.
Bianca Hill.
Lucretia Beard.
Quite Dowdell.
Norma Lavassier.
Donjanae McClary.
Celise Blackburn.
Amber Carty.
Brittany Ponder.
Daphne Cribb.
Cynthia Mora.
Renisha McClendon.
Rolanda Jones.
Kia Lewis.
Courtney Jones.
Brittany Odd.
Victoria McDonald.
Mimi Torbett.
Lauren Burkett.
Jessica Simpson.
Alyssa Aldrich.
Heather Teston.
Tatiana Spears.
Shakira Oxidine.
Kiana Stanley.
Miranda Bennett.
Samaria Reed Martin.
Stephanie Montalvo. Latoya Williams.
Robin Bird.
Corinne Argo.
Nishana Blanding.
Jessica Strickland.
Vanessa Johnson.
Caitlin Carr.
Kiera Wheeler.
Rodica Rivers.
Delisa Davis.
Mariah Cater.
Tracy Cisneros. Audria Jones.
Stephanie Mack.
Vanessa Thompson.
Kiera Mack.
Kima Joseph.
Mariela Acevedo Flores.
Jennifer Witherspoon.
Tamara Wright.
Christopher Painter.
Thedja Alexander.
Deanna Goss.
Gladys Castillo.
Sakis Franklin.
Madison Naylor.
Lakeisha Towers Thomas.
Ashlyn Ramos Zabala.
Layla Jackson.
Vanessa Roger.
Kenesha Smith.
Emanuela Howard.
Unica Davis.
Abrina Shepard.
Dana Robinson Black.
Melissa Ward.
Jemiah Perry.
Tabitha Wood.
Christina McDonald.
Kaylin Ned.
Shayna Smith.
Karon Liebelt.
Ashley Conco.
Keandre George.
Adrienne Martin.
Shalise Estelle.
Latanya Patterson.
Takeishia Floyd.
Imani Kloberson.
Broderick Nixon.
Latanya Cheatham.
Sky Julian.
Kayla Smith.
Ashley Green King.
Evelyn Quesada.
Tina Bocock.
Michelle McGee.
Stephanie Bradford.
Sheila Howlilet.
Angela Darby.
Dolores Lamtrop.
Olivia Tubbs.
Shaquita Russell.
Dorothy Thomas.
Amanda Murphy.
Kadisha Flowers.
Xavier Reyes.
Angela Stewart.
Karen Hudson.
Christina Nyman.
Haley Lind.
Aaron Petrie.
Deshaun Petit.
Leanne Hernandez.
Kiara Alston.
Chancey Crawford.
Deandra Jones.
Carly Bunkowski.
Natasha Atkinson.
Notori Bradley.
Brooke Melton.
A Miracle Harper.
Renika Borders.
Brianna Maltsby.
Crystal Adams.
Crystal Green.
Chelsea Evans.
Alonda Antone.
Janice Jones.
Arkema Boyd.
Sydney McCarthy.
Jennifer Orr.
Shaquanza Worthy.
Ruby Hardy.
Laura Montez.
DeMarvin Bobo.
Regina Jenkins.
Samara Stubbs,
Eliana Morales,
Marquetta Allen,
Danielle White,
Nikel Roberts,
Alicia Hallgrove,
Holden Iverson,
Nikisha Pack,
Dalen Ryder,
Antonia Cleveland,
Danielle Sanchez Arrington,
Daly Maldonado,
Angela Taylor,
Carla Isidro,
Toshiba Duncan,
Miracle Love,
Samantha Island,
Daquami Turner,
Christina Gardner,
Sherelle McClure,
Heather Auberon,
Kaylin Sees,
Latoya Moore,
Juliet Copeland,
Mariatu Howard Janssen,
Patrice Smart,
you keep it.
Nicole Scarlett,
Go shake hands.
Lartisha Burley,
Alicia Collins,
Amadis Jeddah,
Shonda Logue,
Jamar German,
Leo Williams, Makia Williams,
Michelle Vincent,
Monique Atkinson,
Dorothy James Dennis,
Carmen Smith,
Jamisha Harley,
Yesenia Williams,
Wanda Houston,
Tiare Howard,
Jennifer Ibarra,
Amy Lamont Lang,
Joanna Mosquera,
Casey Barnes,
Michelle Jimenez Vega,
Quantisha Martin,
Tisha Sutherland,
Shantoria Gibson,
Jasmine Wilson,
Adrian Flick,
Raven Kane,
Kiana Scott,
Keandra Andrews,
Dorshriel Dasher,
Ashika Feeney,
Amber Dixon,
Jahida Smith,
Chauncia George,
Jada Morris,
Mary Hedgepeth,
Mietimi Washington,
Tierra Clement,
Nibria Davis,
Zaria McKenzie,
Amanda Harris,
Irma Harrison,
Treasurer Williams,
Tyler Davenport,
Mariah Jackson,
Yelis Mejias,
Ashley Nelson,
Tajania Winfrey,
Bianca Graham Rivera,
Kiara Jones,
Mercedes Kyler,
Kiara Hodge,
Damsman Roland.
Nashera Geddes.
Joseph Washington.
Felicia Peak.
Katresha Chambers.
Dora Rodriguez.
Monica Mitchell.
Andrea Riley.
Lukeria Armstrong.
Janelle Brown.
Walisha Gatewood.
Jasmine Lopez.
Shawnquisha Burton.
Jada Zenon.
Kiera Donaldson.
Kiana Harris.
Alina Evans.
Larissa Moore.
Madison Ward.
Tanya Molina Valencia.
Christy Sweeney.
Brianna Hamlet Pittman.
Mikoya Cross.
Kimberly Jackson.
Tara Craddock.
Nicavel Rosso.
Michelle Amson.
Rashawn Howard.
Sharnice Little.
Zandria Moore.
Rosaline Friend.
Jennifer Farmer.
Devia Mitchell.
Shaquata Morris.
Miko Evans. Edwards.
Kanaya Rodriguez.
Aisha Bell.
Teresa Powell.
Shamiria Veal.
Brandy Roberts.
Norisha Wooten.
Kiana Wells.
Sheila Bell.
Mitch Tisha Carpenter.
Angelica Lopez.
Takia Worthen.
Rebecca Davis.
Rachel Ford.
Alexa Michaud.
Cassandra Williams.
Ashley Peoples.
Christine Carter.
Gemini's Powell.
Jade Nelson Williams.
Tajiana Dobbins.
Kiera Simpson.
Erica Fields.
Joy Jennings.
Itzel Note Vasquez.
Kiera Richardson.
Andrea Smith.
Shantavia Thomas.
Taniqua Brown.
John Foreman.
Kenya Townsend.
Tarrington Boyd.
Naya Manning.
Takia Lee.
Zabeda Savage.
Latasha Weaver.
Dinesha Jordan.
Lenora Williams.
Kiera Grant.
Sonia Madrigal.
Deandra Lofton.
Kristen Weathers.
Kaya Otrosky.
Brianna Davis.
Manurakis Sarah.
Takia Parker.
Haja Kanu.
Trinity Monroe.
Stephanie Hayward.
Janisha Little.
Colleen Bird.
Tyree
Monroe.
Kimberly McGregory.
Kendrick Henry.
Quintasia Roy.
Raina Katzen.
Mitzi Cox.
Tiffany Drain.
Destiny Alston.
Cassandra Alvarez.
Dejanae Sanders.
Melissa Boma.
Angelique Nicholas.
Christina Cornelius.
Lynette Heron.
Deja Lewis.
Win Vu.
Lamaya Jones.
Jashira Keating.
Sharika Sanchez.
Dominique Cooks.
Erica Ugokwe.
Lakia Nixon.
Alexis Powell.
Ivory Rice.
Christy McLean.
Alexis Freeman.
Haley Hall.
Durante Bailey. Jahaj Floyd. Jean Pritchard. Carolina Rodriguez. Akiani Lopez Nunez. Kayla Champagne. Rolanda Poirier. Destiny Wilford. Damian Phelps. Satin Joyner. Audrey Wynn. Baronda McDonald. Taisha Reynolds. Jocelyn Jones. Keisha Journey. Christy Brown. Norris Buckley. Alexis Ratliff. Keisha Garcia. Congratulations, everyone.
All right, graduates, as we bring this joyful celebration to a close, we offer our heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Today's the start of exciting new opportunities, bright futures, and meaningful impact. So please remain seated until the ushers signal you to leave so everybody can enjoy a smooth exit. And thank you for sharing this unforgettable day with us. And once again, congratulations to the Ultimate Medical Academy class of fall 2025 graduates.